talking about the scientific method. And boy, did you guys have some interesting questions. Way to rock the science, guys. Some of you even went ahead and did the experiments. I loved seeing all those videos. Way to go. So today we're going to talk a little bit more about the scientific method because we understand how to ask a question. We know how to make a hypothesis, which is just a fancy word for, yes, a scientific guess. Then we get our stuff together, that's our materials, and follow step-by-step directions in the procedure. But today I want to talk about data and observation. When we're collecting data, those are the numbers that we're writing down while we're doing our experiment.
Ms. Reinfelder, I have a question.
Yeah.
What's the difference between observation and measurement?
That's a great question, Mr. Kyle. Measurement and observation are not the same thing. The easiest way to tell the difference is if you're going to measure something, you need a tool to measure. And if you're observing something, that's just really a fancy word for watching very, very carefully.
Okay, I think I get it.
Yeah, let's talk about some of the ways we measure things today. We'd like to make a cover for our iguana cage because at night she gets nervous and she bumps her poor nose. Do you see her boo-boo? Yeah. If we're going to make a cover, what do we need to do, Mr. Kyle?
We're gonna have to measure it. How do you guys think we should measure this? With a measuring tape, right here. Let's see, how many inches long is this? It's exactly 6 feet or 72 inches long. And I want to measure up and down also. Oh, sorry, Liz, I scared you. Up and down as well. That's 23 inches tall. That's how long and how wide we have to make our covering for the iguana cage.
Ah, she'll be so happy to have some safe places to hide at night.
I hope so, huh, Liz? Miss Reinfelder, one question we get here in the science lab a lot is this mouse pregnant?
Oh yeah, we do get that question a lot.
And there's a good way to tell if a mouse is pregnant. If a mouse is pregnant, they will be putting on weight. So we need to measure that with a scale. Miss Reinfelder, you want to show us how to use this scale?
Yes. We take our little mouse and we put it in the basket for the scale. Put the lid on so she's nice and safe in there. We can move these weights on this triple beam scale and try to match up this little line. So this would be 100 grams. Oop, she does not weigh 100 grams. That's too much. Push it back. 10 grams? Nope, she's more than 10. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 is too much, so I'm gonna go back. Now I'm gonna go to my 1 gram bar and move that over until my line lines up at about 0. And then I add my weight. So 50 plus 4 is what? 54 grams. That's right. Now if I write this down every week, I can tell when she's gaining weight and losing weight. And if she's gaining weight in a steady fashion, I know that she's pregnant. Ugh, Mr. Kyle, I can't believe you're going outside. It's been so hot this week.
I know, here in Arizona, we are obsessed with the temperature. And a good way to measure the temperature is a thermometer. So one thing I like to do is check the inside temperature, and if we check our inside thermometer right here, it says we're about 76 degrees on the inside. Let's go check outside. Now this is gonna be kind of weird because today's a little cooler than usual. We did just have a bunch of rain last night and some really cool thunderstorms. But right now, it's about 86 outside, it looks like, which feels about right. It is very humid though.
Well,
it's
sticky.
That's another thing we could measure. Miss Reinfelder, we need to follow a recipe for this cake, and we need a certain amount of sugar. How can we make sure we have that much sugar?
I know. I'm just gonna stick my hands in the bag and take a big scoop with my hand. That should be about right.
That sounds about right.
We need to use a tool to help us get the proper measurement. What would you use? That's right. Measuring cups. Good job, guys. I can't wait to eat this cake. What you doing with that lettuce, Mr. Kyle?
I want to feed the tortoises, and I want to know how long it takes them to come from their hides to their food. What's the best way to do that, guys? With a timer. Let's go try it out. Okay, we gotta be kind of sneaky because they're really, really hungry.
They're already trying to come out.
Food. Timer.
Who says a tortoise is slow? Michelangelo is the first to the lettuce.
11 seconds for Michelangelo and Louis. On his way. Bam! And 25 seconds for Louis.
Wow, Mr. Kyle, that's faster than I thought.
That is fast. That's much faster than I thought. That's faster than me, like going to get my food out of a microwave.
I didn't think anything could be faster than that.
Miss Reinfelder, what's going on?
I was just playing with this cool tool. This is a sound level meter, and it tells me how loud something is. Now, this science lab has the air conditioners right in the ceiling, and the sound level meter can tell us the difference between a quiet room and the room with the air conditioner on. Let's look at the quiet room reading. What did it say, Mr. Kyle?
It says 32 looked like the lowest.
Okay, so 32. Now with the air conditioner running full, what is it now?
Ooh, it's running in the 60s.
Yeah, those air conditioners are loud.
Is that why it can be so hard to hear in here sometimes?
Yeah, definitely.
Science is sweaty work.
Well, Mr. Kyle, measurement's a lot of fun.
And it's much easier to do than I thought.
Yeah. So, this week, what I would like you guys to try is to measure a few things around your home. Remember, the difference between measuring and observing is using a tool that has an agreed upon scale. Temperature has an agreed upon scale. Some people agree upon Fahrenheit temperature, and some people use Celsius. Measuring something with a ruler has a pre-agreed scale. It could be inches or it could be centimeters. Weighing something has a pre-agreed scale. We can use ounces, grams, pounds, even stones. It's a funny unit of measurement. Next week, we're going to concentrate a little bit more on observation, but this week, I would like you to measure some stuff around your house. Don't forget to click on the activity. See you next week, guys.
Bye. Let's go measure some more stuff, like the ferrets.